Yes guys, just finished my morning interval training session down here at the water canal in Dubai. So in this video I'm going to be running you over my Sunday long run from last Sunday and also my interval run that I've just finished here. So obviously videoed that on Sunday, but I didn't make an intro to the video. So this is it. Currently training for the Burj to Burj half marathon in Dubai, which is less than 2.5 weeks away. So these are two of the workouts that we're doing every single week. Long runs with race pace and then fast interval work. Hope you enjoy the video. Can you see me? Got a big 18k run this morning, so just loosening off the hip flexors before.
Some glutes.
Huh?
Some glutes.
Some glutes. Some hip flexor stretch. Had 3 rice cakes of honey and a Pocari Sweat, which is probably about 50 grams carbs. And we're going to do 2 gels and another Pocari Sweat on the run. So it should be sorted. I've trialed and tested this for the last month and it's been working well. So I'm just going to do some glute bridges and then we're going to go. We're starting at 7 o'clock, which is half an hour's time. So I'm wearing the Nike Vaporfly 4, pink and white. These have been the trainer of choice for the longer, quicker runs and the interval runs since I've started this half marathon prep. Hopefully we're going to run a sub 130, hopefully closer to sub 129. But yeah, going to get it done today. So the actual workout today is 18k of total volume. We'll probably do a 4 to 5k warm up. Then we have 4 times 10 minutes at target race pace of 4:10 to 4:15, which should land me somewhere between 128 and 130 half marathon. 3 minutes easy pace in between each of those intervals so we don't stop, and then we just drop back down to the easy pace and finish whatever the remainder of the distance is to accumulate 18k of total volume. Ready to go. Jacked. Just walking down to the cafe where we're going to start. Perfect conditions today. It's probably around 18, 19 degrees. A little bit windy, but it's all good. You can see the Burj just there.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
I'm vlogging this one.
I mean, that's where I should be. But
5k. Let's go. Easy warm up now. Just doing it into the wind. So when we turn around, should be a little bit easier.
Gazelles on the way home.
Yeah, let's go. Quick toilet stop just before 5k, and then we're going to start the first interval at 4:10 to 4:15. 10 minutes. Same spot every week.
I know, it's every week now.
How's it feeling? So we've got just over 2 minutes left of the first 10-minute rep. And then we're going to turn around. It's almost at the end of the beach. Feeling good. So we're just on the cool down now. Drop the pace down from 4:10 to 4:15 to 4:40 for 3 minutes. And then we go again for rep 2. We're turned around, so there's not as much wind now. Should be easier. Second interval done. Really starting to get into it now. Usually takes me about 15 minutes to open up. Feeling good. Pace back down to 4:30, 40:35 for 3 minutes. And then we'll start the third out of 4 reps. Let's go. Third rep done. 3 minutes at 4:30, 4:40, 35. And then the last rep at 10 minutes. Feeling strong. Just finishing off the last split now. We've only got 1 mile to go at a 4:30 pace. We are cooked.
but we did it. Big,
Listening to fucking Lady Gaga in the background.
big confidence boost, 4x10 at around about 4:10 for all of them, maybe a little bit quicker than that on the last one, but main take home for next week is don't run quite as fast on the intervals on the Wednesday, because it does get to you a little bit by the time you get to the weekend. So we've got one more building week, so it's basically just about riding it out now, hitting the targets, and then we have a taper week where I believe that's a 12k run on the weekend with like 2 or 3x8 at the race pace, so still moving. But yeah, we are prepped and ready.
Okay guys, back again for another training session, another running workout. Just woken up, 7 o'clock, but I got up at 6:30, just done a little bit of stretching, stretch out my hips, did a bit of activation work, electrolytes going down. I'm gonna drive to meet Simon now, who you saw in the previous clip from the long run on Sunday, and today we're doing a interval training session. So I need to double check, but it is, I'm pretty sure it's 3x6 minutes at around I'm gonna run it at around a 350 to 355 pace, I think. I could probably go a little bit quicker than that, but don't need to overdo it. We're getting towards the end of a prep now. Last thing I want is a proper injury. My knee has been niggling a little bit, but I can still get through the runs with like a 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10 pain. So I think it's just a reflection of doing a lot faster runs. Like we do this interval session every single week on a Wednesday, and then we do long runs with essentially speed work in them, which is more than what I'm used to. So I think once we get this half marathon prep out of the way, it should calm down. But yeah, gonna head down there now, hit this workout. As I said, it's a 3x6 minutes at that pace with I think 90 seconds in between, and I think there's 2x2 minutes at a faster pace at the end. 2k warm up, 2k cool down, so it'll be about 10, maybe like 11, 12k worth of total volume. Then I'm gonna come home. As I mentioned, I don't think it was actually this video, I think it was another one that I filmed yesterday, but Wednesday is kind of like a half day of work for me, just try and chill out a little bit, because Sunday, Monday and Tuesday are usually pretty full on with check-ins and calls. So I'm gonna do some work in the morning, go down to the pool, get a bit of a tan, plan some content. I've filmed 3 videos that I need to upload. So I filmed obviously this one, the 2 running workouts from Sunday and today. I filmed an educational one, like a client case study, which I'm gonna get up, and then I filmed like a raw car vlog one as well. So I'm gonna aim for certainly 1 video a week, hopefully closer to 2, maybe even 3. But we're just being consistent, putting in the reps. Don't really know what works yet with YouTube, but I'm just putting everything out there and seeing what sticks. So yeah, gonna head down there now. I've done most of my warm up. I just need to do some lunges when I get there, and then we'll get into it. I think what I'll do is I'll just put the camera up and just get some shots of us running back and forward, as opposed to actually running with it, because it's not very comfortable basically. Two reps in, we've done 2x6 minutes at a 3:51 pace. So we've got 1 more rep of 6 minutes, and then it's 3x2 minutes at
a slightly quicker pace. But it's getting hotter now. How long? 20 seconds? And that is the workout done. Pretty painful in some parts of the run, but really good overall. So I'll run you through the workout now and the paces. So we did a 2K warm-up, 2K cool-down, which I've just finished there. The main work was 3 sets of 6 minutes with 90 seconds rest in between. And for those segments, I was hitting between 345 and 350 pace, which is a little bit slower than what I was doing at the track last week. But last week the workout was just 4x4 minutes. So essentially we added an extra 2 minutes on each set, which you really feel. And then the second part of the session was 3x2 minutes, just 2 minutes of 60 seconds rest in between. And for that one, we increased the pace again, and I was running between 325 and 335 per kilometer. So awesome workout, pushed it hard. I would say probably to an 8 to 8.5 out of 10, but I didn't overdo it, because I think the main bit of feedback that I've realized from this race prep, which we're almost finished now in week 10, literally hit everything to a T. But I think I've realized that if you push too hard on the interval work like this, bear in mind these are between 4 and 2 to 6 minute reps, that it's not as though you're just doing a 400 meter for like 90 seconds or however long it would take. If you push too hard, you can really affect recovery for the rest of the week. And obviously we're doing another easy run on a Friday and then a longer run with race pace segments on a Sunday. So basically if you overcook it on the Wednesday, you feel it for the rest of the week, and then the Sunday run, which is arguably more important for this race prep, then suffers. So that's my main take home from this race prep, and I will obviously be passing this advice on to my clients as well. I've been running for almost 5 years now, but I'm always learning new stuff, and hopefully we run a sub 130, sub 90 minute half marathon. I'm quietly confident that I will go closer to 129, but we will see. But nonetheless, this has been an awesome prep. I think it's opened my eyes to the fact that if I really wanted to get better at running and start running, you know, like 125 half marathons, maybe even faster than that, and eventually going for sub 3 marathon, which I think we'll do next year, I'd obviously have to do a lot more volume, and most importantly, more aerobic volume. I've only been doing 3 runs a week at the moment, totaling 35 to 40k. So I think if I wanted to take it to the next level, realistically, I would have to do more running and or less strength work. But that's for another day. I think the plan after this half marathon is me and Simon are doing Hyrox doubles in April. Obviously we've got the running base there, so we just need to work more on the Hyrox specific stuff. I'm not a massive fan of Hyrox, but I want to tick the box to say that I've done it, just because we've got quite a few clients doing them this year. And then I think after that I'm going to base build through summer, and then we might have a crack at a sub 3 next year. So I'm going to round off the video here and go and get a C4, which is our tradition post run.